Hi, I'm Shyy, a regular guy giving Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key Let's Talk a try. Now, the topic for today is Mickey and Brooms. I've had several people ask me on stream, how hard is it to get Mickey and Brooms? How frequently? How many do you get? And questions like this. And while I don't mind explaining to people how, why, when, I feel it'd be much more beneficial to share a video because the North American player base, myself included before I started really divulging into JP, obviously doesn't know. And there are a couple different ways that you can get Mickey and Brooms. The first way is, yes, behind a paywall. So every week you can purchase VIP, which for Android users is going to be $11.50 or $11.52 after taxes. It depends. I've seen it fluctuate by about 3-4 cents. So already $4 cheaper than NA, but you have to keep in mind exchange rate, economy differences, and Japan also has gacha laws that prevent apps nickel and diming. So right here in the VIP quests, we have this quest that has a mirror and a broom servant. This quest can be done daily, and every day you get one broom servant and one mirror. Okay? These quests are super easy. It contains 2 mobs, usually only a total of 3 enemies, and they are both 25 level jewel bags, or charcoal bags, or so on. And it's usually just defeat all enemies in one turn, complete without having to continue, defeat boss enemy in one turn. Nothing super difficult, so that even someone just picking up the game, finish their tutorial, purchase a VIP, can probably do this quest. So that's the first way. Now, there will be special weeks where we will get, just like NA got that weekly mirror quest, well, JP will also get that. On top of that, they'll also get an additional broom servant quest as well, so you can earn up to 2 broom servants per day, giving you 14 per week. Okay? Next way you can earn them, this is actually kind of a combined thing. You can purchase these avatar boards. So like how we'll normally just get, well, in North America, we'll just normally get the mirror, the gem, and SIDS and the skills. JP, we get a Mickey and Broom and a broom servant. On top of that, so you can get, for 4,000, you can get 2 Mickey and Brooms and 2 broom servants. On top of that, these black avatar boards right here, these are called VIP avatar boards, and within them there is always, no, not there, where is it? There's always at least one, here it is. There's one broom servant. I know you can't read Japanese, you'll just have to trust me that that's broom servant. You can tell by this little L1 is what I always recognize it by. There's always one broom servant in these VIP boards. And when you complete the board, you usually get a Mickey and Broom, at least from my experience. You can tell I haven't done too terribly many yet, but so far for all 4 of these, there was always a Mickey and Broom for completing them. Now, how do you get these VIP coins to get these boards? Well, that's where the next paywall comes into play. To get those VIP coins, you have to do 10 pulls. Well, a 10 medal pull. So every 10 medal pull, you get 10 VIP coins. You get a VIP coin per medal. Now, if there are special instances, like in Japan, the WAF medal pulls, it was 1,500 for 5 medals, and you got 5 VIP coins. There will be certain events like that where they'll give a lesser amount of VIP coins because you're getting a lesser amount of medals. But usually, the VIP coins equal the number of medals within the pull. Now, you can also get them through, we're going to go back to quests. You can also get them by completing difficult quests. Some of which being more consistent, at least, if it ever loads, the Colosseum. If you complete certain tiers within the Colosseum, we'll go to, oh no, this is Colosseum board. Well, we're in here already. So in the Colosseum board, you can already tell we have many more boards than in the North American version. The avatar boards are always the same. The skills might differ a little bit because there are more wider variety of skills within the JP version. Each one of these boards has one broom servant. I believe is right here. Oh, where is it? I'll find it one of these days, I promise. All the way at the end, right there. There's one broom servant there. There is here. One broom servant here. And one broom servant here. Alright, so completing Coliseum, just completing the boards gives you 3. Okay, well, what about tier rewards? Chat, please remind me if I miss anything. If we go into, I believe it's this one. No, this is ranking. Well, okay, we'll look at ranking instead. Because one of these days I'll know how to press the buttons. Sometimes within the rankings, to be more competitive, you will get Mickey and Brooms or Broom Servants in there. Not frequently. I think it's been like once. If we go back again, this time we'll actually click tier rewards. Alright, so for clearing tier 11, which is 50 rounds, you get 2 Broom Servants. You see Broom Servant times 2, Coliseum coin times 900. For clearing tier 12, you get 3 Broom Servants and 1500 coins. And for clearing tier 13, which is 300 rounds, I believe, you get a full Mickey and Broom. Tier 12 is 100 rounds, by the way. Let me just double check. Yeah, 300 rounds in tier 13. Okay, so if you clear all the tiers, you get, what was that? 1, 3, 8, 9? 9 Broom Servants, I think it was, and 1 full Mickey and Broom. Nope. 5 Broom Servants and 1 full Mickey and Broom. You get 3 for the Coliseum board. So in 1 month, you can get 8 Broom Servants and 1 full Mickey and Broom just from Coliseum. If you do polls, you can get them from there. If you get VIP, you can get up to 14 per week. 14 Broom Servants per week. Sometimes there will be special events that will hand them out. Like we'll take a look at this Proud Power Quest right here. Proud Power Quest level 280, and Magic and Speed. You got a Mickey and Brooms for completing. So there's 3 right there. But once you complete it, you can never get it again. So what can you do? The only other way to get Mickey and Brooms and Broom Servants is if it is a Lux competition week. If it is a Lux competition week, they will throw in, it's not very many, but let's see, I don't think it's a Lux competition week right now, so I don't think this is gonna work. Nope. Well, it is a competition week, but there are no Mickey and Brooms associated. That's for party. Or no, that's for solo. And then for party. Okay, so party gets 1 Mickey and Broom for top 50. 3 Broom Servants for 300. Oh, this is first place union, I believe. And 1 Broom Servant for top 2,000. So there's another way to get them. You can also receive them, I believe, in different events, such as the High Score Challenge every now and then might do it, for being so difficult, and other quests like that. So in a week, so like this week right now, I can get 7 Broom Servants. If I do polls and complete a board, I can get 1 Broom Servant and 1 Mickey and Broom. So I'm looking at a total of 8 Broom Servants, 1 Mickey and Broom. If I were to have just completed Coliseum, I would have had another 8 Mickey and Brooms, so 16 Broom Servants total, and another full-fledged Mickey and Broom if I completed tier 13. So that'd give me 2 Mickey and Brooms and 16 Broom Servants. Now, how many broom servants does it take to create a Mickey and Broom? We'll go ahead and take a look at that. Alright, so I have 2 broom servants right now from completing today's and I believe yesterday's broom servant quest. I don't know where the second one came from, if I'm being 100% honest. But the way you do it is you have to evolve a Fantasia Mickey. But you need 5 broom servants to create 1 Mickey and Broom. So out of those 18 broom servants that I collected for completing all the Coliseum rewards, my weekly VIP quests, I have 3 Mickey and Brooms plus the 2. That's 5 Mickey and Brooms. That's almost enough to gilt 1 premium. But I will never get that same amount again until next month. So the real story of how many do you get, so that's, we'll put Coliseum aside in its own separate thing, because that's actually quite a bit to get 8 broom servants and 1 full Mickey and Broom for completing everything. So that's 2 and a third, or whatever, 2 and a little more Mickey and Broom. Now for the rest of the month, we're just going to call it an average of 7 broom servants a month for 3 weeks. That's 21 broom servants, but you have to pay to get all of those. We're not going to count in the VIP boards because certain boards are longer than others and you have to do pulls to get them. Sure, you can use the 3,000 jewels from buying VIP every week to pull, but I'm just not going to count them in. I'm also not going to count in competition weeks because I'll count it in. So once a month you get another Mickey and Broom or 3 broom servants or 1 broom servant. So not very much from competition because it only comes around about once a month. So the best basis for how quickly or how many do you get is 21. By getting 1 every day, or not 21, 28 for a 4-week month. 28. 1 a day for 4 weeks through VIP that you spend $11.50 on Android. iTunes also has different fees and you have to, iTunes takes a lot of weird steps. You can ask someone else about iTunes because I keep it simple and stay with Google. 28 divided by 5 to create 1 Mickey and Brooms is going to give you 5 Mickey and Brooms and 3 left over. So there you go. How many Mickey and Brooms do you get? How quickly do you get them? How easy are they to get? To wrap it up, yes, there is a paywall, just like NA. It's not as drastic sometimes, but it is there. You can still get them as a free-to-play player. You won't get them as frequently. You won't get them as easily. But you can. And they don't come very quick at all, to be 100% honest. And with them, you have to pick and choose what you use them on. Kenshin. Yeah, Kenshin is one of our party mates in JP, saying if you have any iOS payment questions, you can go over and ask him. I will link his stream channel down there so you can catch him when he's streaming. Drop him a follow if you want to get notifications on when he's streaming, so you can ask. But you can go ask him. But yeah, just my train of thought was picking and choosing when you use Mickey and Brooms. So you see I have 4 here. What I'm actually planning on doing is, pardon me while I flip my phone around to make it easier to use, is I'm actually saving them up to gilt a very specific medal. I'm planning on gilting, he's here somewhere, past him. This is HD Roxas. What he does is for 1 turn, he lowers power-based defense by 2 tiers and does 8 hits. Why I'm planning to gilt him is because this will now be my 3rd gilted tier 5 on my power keyblade if I do so, which would make my power keyblade a max buff and debuff keyblade, which is just an amazing feeling to have. He fits my setup perfectly, and I need a really strong reverse power metal that doesn't cost me HP. Now, how should you pick and choose your Mickey and Brooms and how to spend them? We are going to use, where is he? Oh, I passed him. we're going to use Xemnas B as a not example. Right here. So why should you not use Mickey and Brooms to guilt him, even though you only got 2 because you weren't strong enough to take on the whole Xemnas B event? To put it simply, and to put it most effectively, he's a tier 3. He is not worth it. Mickey and Brooms are a rare commodity that you get so infrequently. Even though I listed out how many you can get, it seems like a lot, but it's not. Especially when, you know, new medals are coming out all the time. Don't put them on tier 3s. You should save them for tier 4s and tier 5s exclusively. If you have a tier 5 that is not guilted, I would guilt that before a tier 4. So like, where do I have it? Right here, I have this Axel. He has 3 orbs on him. However, I'm still going to guilt HD Roxas first, even though it would cost me more Mickey and Brooms, because overall he's just going to put out more damage than Axel will. Not only, well, sure, the multiplier is a little higher on Axel, but the reason he's going to put out more damage is this is still 0 orbs, so he can still go up. Plus he does an extra 20% of guilt damage, plus his buff and debuff and how he fits into my Keyblade. Another situation I have right now is I have, where is it? I have this HD Ursula here. She is another tier 5 that I should guilt as soon as I can, but she's kind of on the back burner for my Magic Keyblade, mostly because I have this right here, a boosted Eye Shion. Now, why am I guilting a tier 4 before a tier 5 that has a higher multiplier? Because this tier 4 right here fits into my Keyblade better. She's AoE, she's boosted, so that kind of, not really, makes up for the damage difference. But my Magic Keyblade currently does not need this extra magic buffer because of the medals I already have on it. However, she is high up on my list to be guilted. So general guidelines for prioritizing your Mickey and Brooms are going to be tier 5s, boosted tier 4s, tier 4s. Past that, whatever fits into your Keyblade the best, whatever is going to change your game the most. Not everyone's going to be the same. So there's going to be several people that would much rather and much sooner guilt that HD Ursula than this HD Roxas, ignoring the fact he's boosted, that would much rather guilt HD Ursula instead. Again, ignoring the fact he's boosted. It's just what fits into your Keyblade and what you need the most. It could also be a high score event where you need Ursula over Roxas or something like that. So that's about my summary for Mickey and Brooms. To recap, you get them through Coliseum as tier rewards and Coliseum boards. You get them through a paywall through VIP quests and through VIP avatar boards from you earn coins from pulling from. You get them from special event quests that are super difficult. You get them from weekly Lux competitions, and that's about it. It's not like they're handed out to everyone, just here you go, you just started playing or you've been playing for a long while, here's some Mickey and Brooms to help you progress. And I don't know why it always does that when I move my phone. Here's some Mickey and Brooms to help you progress in the game. It does not happen that way. There's still this paywall that exists in the JP version, and to be quite honest, in certain instances the NA version has much better systems. Now I wish they could combine the two to make a perfect system, but perfect world doesn't always happen. If you have any questions, you can let me know in the comments below. But I think I have ranted. I did not forget about Coliseum. I did show Coliseum off. Thank you for making sure, though. But thank you so much for watching if you did. If you enjoyed this, if you found this informative, if it kind of shed some light on what goes on in JP, you can go ahead and mash on that like button and be appreciated. if you already knew all this information, if you didn't bother watching all the way through because you clicked on this for whatever reason and you think I'm a loser, you can go ahead and mash on that dislike button. I can't tell you how to live your life. If you'd like to, you can leave a comment down below telling me what you would like to see so I can create some better content for you. And as always, thank you so much for watching if you did, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye for now.